Anyway, so this same Grant.
Back to the Grant.
Back to the Grant. I sent her my new address when I moved like last year.
Cool.
Into my old place.
Nice.
And then when I moved here earlier this year, I sent her my new address, and she said, I already have a space for you in my contact book, in my address book for your old place, and I wrote it with pen. So she's like, I can't. I'm just going to send them to your mom now. Nothing got forgotten today. It's a good day. Dude, I like truly...
Look at this.
This is like 3 pieces right
This is like when they do the things in like movies where they like pull out the centerfold of like the Playboy.
Yeah.
And they're
just
like, oh. Dude. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I would beat my meat into this naan.
Let's go,
This is
dude.
incredible.
There's nothing better than fucking garlic naan, dude.
Fucking garlic naan.
Yeah.
I love fucking
you like roll it
garlic
up, you kind of like stick some of the like the sauce in it, and you
and you fuck it.
And you fuck it. I don't know what you're laughing about. It's a legitimate strategy.
I just feel like it would burn, you know, if the garlic got it.
I mean, if you're bad at it.
Okay.
Listen,
Fair
man,
enough, dude.
You got to be able to control the opening of the urethra.
Wow.
Right? It's a skill,
tight.
but like.
That sounds like a skill I'd love to develop.
There's a man in the Himalayas in Nepal that can teach you, but you have to crawl up to him backwards through broken glass. All the way up the Himalayan
mountains. That's worth it.
Yeah, dude.
100% worth it.
For be able to control
full urethra control?
For full urethral control.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Absolutely worth it. No question in my mind.
Yeah, I can think of nothing better but that.
Hey, everyone.
What's good, everybody?
I'm sorry, we were just finishing up our conversation from earlier.
Yeah, you know, this is normal. This is normal talk.
Yeah.
These are things that concern us deeply. And, you know, we don't necessarily like to bring it into the podcast that often, but sometimes, you know, it's necessary. We got to talk about the things that are important to us. This is our platform.
Control.
And that, to us, is controlling the opening of your urethra.
Sounding. That's what it's all about.
Is that what it's called?
Sounding is when... all right, guys. Starting off the pod with a banger. Sounding is when you insert metal rods of varying widths and length and diameters down your penis shaft.
Oh, God, dude, why?
And it's obviously not a very safe thing to do. However, there are safer ways to do it. They have sounding kits that you can buy.
Yeah, the safest way to do it is just to not
do it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude.
They have sounding kits that you can buy on, like,
ew,
fucking Adam and Eve.
Listen, I don't want to kink shame, but that's fucking weird.
Bro, it seems painful.
I don't want to do that.
There's no way it's not painful.
I guess it's like a BDSM thing, though, you know? Like, if you're into pain, like, sure, whatever.
Yeah. But damn, your pee just be falling out.
Someone's like, hey, you got a little, you got a little something on, like, your pants. Oh, yeah, the pee just falls out of me. It just
falls out. I don't have any... That's the exact opposite of full urethral tightness.
Yeah, the sounding is the opposite of what this man in Nepal can do for you.
Fuck yeah. He's deafing. Fuck.
Ew.
Welcome to episode 58, y'all. Today... Oh, man. Bringing it back to the penis talk.
Dude.
Every time.
Listen, we have a thing, and we're good at it. Sometimes you just got to stay in your lane.
That's a fact. Stay in your lane. I mean, that's what life is about. Never trying anything new and only talking about dicks.
Yeah, exactly. Have you been on the internet?
God damn it.
Good start. We're off to a great start, everybody. Nick has dropped his first full bite on the floor.
I mean, this is a splash zone, heavy splash zone for all of our shit. Because
I've got a little bit of naan in my Drake tears.
Yeah.
It's the way he'd want it, though.
It's a good start. Yeah, I think so.
It's a garnish.
For y'all who've never been around this side of the table, which I think we've never shown at this angle, it's not like a bar, you know? It doesn't like come out.
We're sitting at a counter.
It's literally a counter. Our knees like touch the fucking like open and
we're
shut
both
things.
man-spreading real fucking hard right now.
And we have to like lean over. It's like bad for we're gonna have horrible backs.
I already have a bad back, so yeah, at this point.
It's just, you know,
adding to it.
It is what it is. But because of that, there's always like so much crumbs and shit like right below our knees.
We have to like hire a janitor in order to clean this place fully. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a labor of love.
Yeah, it's part of our monthly expenses as a business. Well, if we were a business.
Yeah.
and we're not.
Don't check that.
Yeah, don't check the Secretary of State, please. We don't.
Yeah, please don't do that. I don't want to be audited.
It's 58, episode 58. How exciting! This is the first time we've eaten Indian food on the pod.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. I feel like we should have done this earlier.
Me too. I was thinking I asked Brian what we wanted to eat, and he's like, "How about Indian food?" And I was like, "Wait, we've had a bunch of Thai food on the pod.
Yeah.
We've had like Mediterranean food. We've had Mexican food. We've had tons of burgers."
Someone's gonna go through our fucking our entire catalog and be like, "You motherfuckers, you had Indian food in episode 7."
But we had ramen. We've never had Indian food.
We've had hella ramen. But ramen's incredible. But dude, yeah. I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck, what should I get? I was just like laying in bed and like I had Harvey like laying on my stomach and Megan had like just woken up. So I mean she's like delirious, you know? And I was like, Megan, what should we get for the pod? And she was like, what about Indian food? And I was like, oh my God, Indian food.
Big brain, Megan.
Now we're here. Dude, she is the big brain of our operation.
The true way to do Indian food is like a fucking lunch buffet, or like one of those places that just lets you load up like a big styrofoam thing and take it home.
That's the thing is like, I love tapas. Like I love just small plate kind of stuff. That's exactly like the best way to experience Indian food. Yeah, I feel like a lot 100%. Of like college campuses that have like a large international population always has like one really good Indian restaurant. Yeah. And that's always what it is. You walk in, and they're just like, what do you want for like $3? And they just hand you a bowl of it.
Fill it up. Yeah, it's great. Dude, I went to this place a couple days ago. Just like hole in the wall, completely unsuspecting, like no branding, just basic like...
Always the best.
Helvetica font like in a sign. And it was called OK Chinese Food.
They designed everything in Microsoft Word. Yeah. And they were like, here you go.
Like, old, hadn't been renovated. And it literally just OK Chinese food. Not great Chinese food. OK Chinese
They're not trying to they're not trying to sell you on what they could be. Right. They're trying to sell you on what they are. Right. You know? They're sticking to their thing.
Walk in there, all the customers, all of the people behind the counter, and all the cooks all speaking Spanish. I'm like, let's go.
Interesting.
I'm like, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Like people were ordering in Spanish. Like it was like full on like...
Hell yeah.
Like it was like a local thing that you speak Spanish there. And I was like, okay, shit. And
so you walked in and started speaking Spanish?
Yeah. So they have like a big like Chipotle style type thing in front of you with all the like, you know, chow mein.
It's Panda Express, but not bad.
Right, and then like all these like different entrees, and then they have two things on the menu. Right, they have big plate, small plate.
Oh, let's go!
And I'm like, wow, small plate $6.95, big plate $7.95. With the small plate, you get chow mein and fried rice and one entree. And with the big plate, you get 2 entrees, chow mein and fried rice. I'm like, fuck me up with 2 entrees. And I shit you not, you know, they get like a classic styrofoam container, like nothing crazy. Fucking pile it on. Dude, they couldn't close it. For everyone. Oh my God. For fucking $7.
They close it, they fucking tape it.
They put tape on it.
Oh my God.
They have to put tape on it, and they're literally like, it's like coming out the sides for fucking $7.95.
That's incredible.
It was like 3 meals for me almost.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, that's the dream,
and it was
dude.
So good.
That is the fucking dream. I love that so much.
OK Chinese food.
Damn, let's go OK Chinese food. Let's get that one time.
We should, dude. We should do that. It's truly like I'll have to pick it up, but I'm so down.
But this week we have what is it? Tandoori Indian? Is that what it's called?
India's Tandoori.
Other way around.
In Burbank.
Yeah. So Megan and I once got this through Postmates, like kind of at the start of the pandemic, and when our order came to the door. We got it, we opened it up, and we were like, this is not our order.
Oh, no.
Like, just straight up not what we ordered.
Okay.
So we ended up calling the place, and we're like, hey, I think we just got the completely wrong order. And he was like, yeah, I think the guy, like, kind of grabbed it. Are you guys, like, Megan? Are you ordering it for Megan? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, yeah, we have it here for you. I mean, I can personally come drive it to you if you'd like to. And we're pretty sure that this guy was, like, the owner of the place. Yeah. And... he was like, I can drive it to you if you'd want that. And we're like, no, dude, we're like 15 minutes away. Like, let us come to you. And then he was like, okay, cool. Like, well, I'll have it here for you, ready to go whenever. And we pulled up, and the guy was just like, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. As soon as I saw that he, like, grabbed the wrong thing, like, I wanted to make sure that, like, we somehow, like, got it to you. And we're like, we appreciate that, man. He was like, yeah, so I, like, threw in an extra dessert, and there's some drinks in there as well, like, for, like, being cool about it. And I was like, oh, my God, thank you. So, like, the dude makes incredible food. Like, this is delicious.
Bomb, dude.
Love this. Yeah. Incredible food. great owner, like really like genuinely just gives a shit about it, and I love that. And that is one of my favorite random restaurant stories that I've had in LA so far.
I love places like that where it's like, it's just like a place that's been there for probably a really long time. They probably have the same staff. I mean, it's probably all like family or like friends, but it's like, you know, the same people have worked there for forever, and the owner works there like every day. And it's like maybe like his only restaurant, or maybe he has another restaurant or whatever, but it's just like that's his restaurant or their restaurant, and that's just like he stays there and he like works. And then I went to this falafel place like a couple days ago. It's called Joe's Falafel. All right, nothing fancy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's just like they're always straightforward with the names. Just
Love
like
it.
This is India's clay pit. This is India's tandoori. This is Joe's Falafel. And I went and he was there at the cash register taking the order, and he was like, "Yeah, what do you want? Whatever, this and this and this." He's like, "Oh, you should get this and throw it in like this." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll give you a drink for free." Like, it was great.
Wow, hell
they're
yeah.
so friendly.
I love that, dude. I just love like when people have a restaurant. Like, obviously, you know, it's a means to an end. It is a job, but like. You know, I like when they just like genuinely love their restaurant, you know? Like it just feels nice.
Yeah.
And you can taste it.
It does.
Like you do here from India's Tandoori. Good. Just
this is
fucking great meal.
I'll give this a solid 9.
Yeah.
This is very good.
Yep. I'm sitting around like I would say like a 9, like 9.5 with this place.
Yeah.
So good.
This
is like
fire.
I haven't gotten it very often just because I don't live over here anymore, but like dude, if I did,
bro. Yeah.
And it's like not super expensive.
Right.
You know, Indian food typically is, you know, pretty cheap fare.
Usually.
But it can get a little pricey depending upon where you go. This is pretty like
That's true.
This is a $2 sign.
It's not like dirt cheap, but it's not like, you know,
like
it's like, you know, $20 a person. For like a lot of food for a person.
Yeah, for like a normal human being, this is probably like 2 to 3 servings. I'm gonna probably eat all of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say for gluttonous pigs like Brian and I,
we are disgusting people.
We are going to possibly crush this entire thing plus dessert.
Okay, maybe not all of it done with the dessert. I forgot about the dessert.
Yeah, I think this is about it, and then I'll eat dessert. We'll see.
Hell yeah, I'm for sure gonna crush all of this naan though. This is like. Garlic naan is like one of my favorite things in the world.
Facts. So Brian was away last week. Tell us about it. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, dude. So my buddy Steven, one of my oldest friends, is getting married. So
when's the wedding?
November 14th. It's the week before Thanksgiving.
You going back for that as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in the wedding, so I kind of like have to be there. But honestly, what a great time for a wedding, though.
Dude.
Like right before
Especially
Thanksgiving.
in the Midwest?
Yes, like people like already have like are probably planning for taking it off.
Right.
What like incredible.
Weather's great.
Yeah, I love the fall. But just honestly incredible timing.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, so we went to Gen Con. For the uninitiated, Gen Con is a convention for board games and like tabletop games as well. So there's a huge like Warhammer booth. They're always there, obviously. Like a lot of like authors and artists will show up. Dude, there was one, oh my god. There was one woman there that was like she was like painting pieces.
What? Like little figurines and shit?
No, like artwork. Like full on like,
no way.
Like canvas painting.
Yeah.
Like painting her stuff. Honestly, I'm amazed. That was so incredible. Like she would like do like the sketch and stuff, and then she would like just start painting it in. Her stuff was amazing. I cannot remember
what the fuck
the name of it for the life of me, but I took one of her cards because I was like, I'm gonna probably buy something from this just because this is amazing. But dude,
hype.
So many cool things. A lot of like people doing cosplays. A lot of people buying like fucking like LARP gear, which is incredible. I bought so many fucking dice sets, dude.
No way.
Let's go. So much dice.
Let's go.
Much dice? Many dice?
So many dice. So many dice. Dice is plural, die is singular. Right? So many die.
Yeah.
So many dice.
So many dice.
So many dice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So many dice.
Jesus. English.
Yeah, exactly. So that was cool. There's like, dude, there was one guy who had like developed his own like table that has like a screen in it that's touchscreen, and he runs his own software that him and like the 3 dudes at the booth like build for like tabletop stuff. So it'll like roll dice for you like digitally. You can like tap each individual thing and it'll give you like their like attributes and whatnot and like move them around. There's like literal fog of war with visibility. What? So like as you move your token, like it shows you like the slivers in like other rooms as you can see as you're like walking past it.
That's
and stuff.
Fucking sick.
Absolutely amazing. So many just cool things. Wormwood was there if you've ever heard of them. They make like really nice like tabletop gaming tables. They're so expensive, but they're so cool. Fuck. And like, just kind of walking around doing our nerd shit. We tried to enter into like this magic tournament, and we paid for it. We showed up to the event, and they're like, "Oh, you actually need to get like a registration slip." So we were like, "Okay," even though like we already registered, and they're like, "Yeah, we need like the paper one." So we were like, "Cool." Filled it out, gave it to them, and they're like, "Okay, where's your ticket?" What? And we were like, "What do you mean ticket?" And they're like, "Well, you have to get a ticket from the registration table over there."
Oh my god!
So we were like, "Okay." Go to the registration ticket counter, get through it, get to the front, and they're like, "Oh, you actually need to go get the ticket to get this ticket from Will Call, which is on the other side of the convention center." Which, for those of you that have never been inside of like the Indianapolis Convention Center, it's fucking big, dude. It's a big goddamn building. And so by the time we got to the Will Call booth, the event was already like 20 minutes into it. So we were like, well, we're not doing that. So we might as well get it and then go get like just the cards. Yeah. Because like we paid for it. We might as well get the product that we paid for. So we get it, go back to the thing, get the registration ticket, or get the event ticket, go back to the registration booth, register. And she's like, oh, some of you actually are registered for a different event. And we're like, what are you talking about? So she was like, well, what I can do is just make an event for you. And we were like, sure. Does that mean like we get the thing? And she was like, well, the ones who paid for the thing can, but we actually have run out of them. So like we can't give them to you. But we can give you like this other like pack set. And we were like, sure, why not? So we did it. Why
would they streamline that? That sounds like the most convoluted shit I've heard in my entire life.
Exactly. And it's like we sat down to do it. We were just like, I feel like a convention that's like this kind of like well known in this space would have a better system in place. So like, we were just like, what the fuck is happening?
If you don't do this, oh, don't worry, you can do that here and then do the other thing you do here.
Exactly. So that was frustrating. But we got it, got to play some Magic. It was nice.
Goddamn Magic the Gathering if it was at the DMV. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Jesus Christ, that's so obnoxious, dude.
We had to fill out so many forms for no goddamn reason that I was just like, you're not even going to use this. Just give me the thing and let me go do the thing. Anyways.
Here's my receipt. Look at, I have paid.
Yeah,
let me in.
That was literally like what we did. We were like, all right, here's our ticket. And they're like, well, you need the ticket. And we were like, what the fuck do you mean? This is the ticket.
This is my proof of purchase.
Yeah. So, anyways. But yeah, dude. Saw a lot of cool stuff. Played a lot of cool games. Paid way too little of money for food and drinks because it's Indianapolis. Dude, we went to Kilroy's and it's been like years since I've been in a Kilroy's. Those fucking breadsticks, dude. They're so good.
I've never had food at Kilroy's. Is it good?
Dude, it's really good. Yeah. I mean, it's breadsticks like filled with cheese and pepperoni and stuff. Oh. So they're incredible.
Fucking Bosco sticks.
Yeah, that's literally what they are.
They're
basically just Bosco sticks.
Dude, I fucking love Bosco
sticks. But they're huge. Like, let's go. Like the size of like a Long John donut. Fuck. Yeah. Incredible.
I'm about it.
But yeah, dude, did that. We kind of walked around. We went to fucking St. Elmo's. Have you ever heard of it? St. Elmo's. It's a steakhouse.
Yes.
Old as fuck. Like 1902. Bro, holy... Oh my God. I got a $67 filet. And I was just like, listen, there are few bachelor parties for friends that are this close to me. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, ball out.
And like our guy...
That same shit here would have been twice the price.
Oh, dude. I would have cried.
Yeah.
If I like actually saw what it was.
Yeah.
But dude, our waiter had been like serving at St. Elmo's for over 30 years.
Wow.
That dude just been like crushing it. One of the greatest waiters I've ever had in my life.
No way.
But then I also thought about it where I was just like, dude, if you live in Indianapolis... and you're like a waiter here, and each table...
making hella tips.
Yeah, and each table is probably doing around $300.
Yeah.
Dude, you make bank there.
Yeah,
Holy
100%.
Shit. There's no way that guy is not just like rolling in it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's why he's been there for 30 years, you know?
Yeah, dude, exactly.
If he wasn't, killing it, he'd probably be like, yeah.
And it was great. So like the hotel we stayed at is like the Sheraton right in like the Circle, which is like right smack dab in the center of downtown Indianapolis. And we were like standing around and I saw so many people wearing fucking LA Rams jerseys. And I was like, what are y'all doing here? Turns out the LA Rams were staying in our hotel.
They were at the Colts. They played Colts, yeah.
Yeah. And so like as we were leaving, apparently like Steven was waiting for a lift because we parked his car like on the other side of the fucking city.
Oh no.
And so like his lift comes and like apparently like one of the managers of the football team was like hassling him because they're like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you out here? And he's like, I'm in the lobby of the hotel I'm staying at. Yeah. What do you mean? What am I doing here? This is where
what the fuck?
And
this
he
is
was
where
like,
I'm staying.
Apparently, like they were like, you know, trying to make sure that like people didn't like run up and like were trying to like take photos and shit like that. But it was just like so funny because like Steven, who was just
right.
You look at him and you're like, that guy does not like
that
football.
Guy's not a sport guy.
Yeah, that is the first thing you think of when you look at him, just like that. And so like he goes through that whole thing, like gives him the hassle. Finally gets the car, comes back, and then like and then just like the huge like bus of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, there's just so many people.
Yeah. I would not recognize a single player on the LA Rams if they were 2 feet in front of me.
Me either. And when we were at St. Elmo's, I'm pretty sure that there was like a table of them behind me because I've never seen such large men in my entire life. That I was like, these guys hurt people for a living.
They're either football players or they time traveled from, you know, the Viking era.
Or they're hitmen. You know, it's one or the other. Like, there is no in between.
Right.
But yeah, dude, it was super fun. Got to like see all my friends that I haven't seen in probably like a couple of years at this point.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, I mean, I've like seen them in passing. Like, we went and got coffee or something. Like, you know, pre-pandemic. But you know, that was a year ago now. Yeah. So,
damn, it's nice. Dude, that's awesome. That's always such a good time. Yeah. It's always such a heartwarming like. These are my people, and like, you know, it doesn't matter how long in between I see them. Like, it's still like just the same shit.
Exactly. And I love that shit so much.
I fuck with that.
I feel like that's kind of like all of my friendships that have like endured. That's kind of how it's felt. It's like we can just pick up.
Yeah.
Like months, years later, and everything's just fine.
It's great. That's a fucking mature friendship right there.
You love
that's
it, dude.
What it is.
You love to see it.
My college roommates are coming here to visit me in
fuck yeah, dude.
November.
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked for that.
Where are they all at now?
Two of them are in Madison. One's going to grad school there.
Sick.
The other
Madison's a great fucking city. I love Madison. She's a great person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's so nice. One's going to grad school there. The other one is working, and then another one. The other one is where is it? Cloverdale, Indiana.
That's made up. That's not a place.
I know, dude. I was like, Jesus. He's like, I think
that's
there's
a cover.
I think there's like 65 people there. That's the population. They have to drive to like the next town to go to like Walmart or anything like that. He's a farmer.
Hell yeah.
He's married, and one of them just got engaged, which is very exciting. So there will be a wedding in my future as well.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
And then the other one has never even held hands with a girl. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see on that.
He's never even looked at a girl.
Yeah.
They've never made eye contact.
Yeah. He just close his eyes.
Damn.
Anytime there's a
get fucking roasted, guy.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Maybe look at a girl sometime.
Hey man, become a girl kisser.
Yeah, kiss a girl, dude. It's pretty cool.
Or like a guy kisser.
Kiss someone.
Yeah, just
anyone.
Just anybody.
You know?
Just get out of the way.
He's just in a complete different lane. Like he's so like school focused. Like
I love
he's
that.
So like has no not no other like interest, but he's just like so like this is what I'm doing right now and like this is what I'm gonna do and what I'm not doing and we'll see.
Yeah. He's got his thing. Fuck yeah.
He's got his thing. He's a very,
You love to see it. I love when people have things.
Yeah. It's nice when people have things.
It's nice when people have things.
It is.
Because then they can talk about their things and they're like passionate about things.
Yeah. Except his thing is like molecular biochemistry.
Ooh. You can talk to 6 people about that.
Working on a very specific enzyme like section. I don't even know. It's like he's tried to explain it to me like so many times. I'm like, Ducky, can you please tell me exactly what it is?
Those are a lot of words that when people say them, I immediately stop listening because I'm like, I'm just not going to get it.
Yeah. He's kind of learned to just kind of be like, oh, yeah, I'm doing like chemistry in grad school. Like that's what he's kind of narrowed it down to because at first he was so hype on it. He's like, yeah, so I'm working with like an RNA and fucking, genome. I don't even fucking know. I don't know if I'm saying the right words.
Just start spitting out fucking like DNA buzzwords.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like this and this and this, but we're looking at like the helicase sequence and this and I'm like, all right, dude.
The what now?
I don't know. Helicase.
Did you make that up or is that like a thing he said?
RNA helicase, DNA helicase.
No, I don't fucking know.
I don't know. He's working with amino acids. He's working with amino acids, dude. Okay. I don't know shit about chemistry. I'll tell you why. Because I had fucking Mr. Guthrie for. Did you have him for chem?
No, I had Montbriand and they fired him halfway through my year.
They fired my chemistry teacher halfway
all of our
through
chemistry
the year.
teachers sucked.
Yeah, so like I know like I had a great physics teacher in high school. I had a great biology teacher. I don't know shit about chemistry. I can't tell you a single thing from chemistry because I had learned nothing and my teacher got fired.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
it. And then they gave us all A's.
Dude, Same thing happened to me. They offered us. They were like, you can either retake the course like next year, or like you can just move on.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not gonna fucking do this.
Why the fuck would I?
Yeah, I was
do that.
Like, I'm not gonna retake something.
You know
what?
I'm gonna push back another class that I have to take actually, so I can retake this class.
Dude, my teacher was so fucking sad because this guy had like just survived stage 4 cancer.
Oh no.
He had been hit by a bus.
Oh,
like while he was
biking
like a couple months beforehand. Just a fucking sad
yeah, that
life.
Is really sad.
Up to that point, and the dude was like kind of eternally optimistic, and then they fucking fired him.
Oh, he was a good teacher?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, just like an eternally optimistic man.
Was he a good person? Was he like nice? Did you like him?
He was a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
I just learned literally nothing.
Okay, all right. Yeah, mine was the exact opposite. Mine was a bad guy and a bad teacher, which is the worst. I'd rather have like a totally cool guy who didn't give a shit about chemistry, got fired because of that.
Yeah.
He was like just a creepy dude, and like he was weird with like some of the people in our class, like really like creepy.
That doesn't surprise me.
And just like, and then he got fired. I don't know if it was. I think it was a combination of that and literally everyone complained. Even the kids who were like try hard, valedictorian track, like who would do the work, teach themselves the work, even when the teacher wouldn't. They were complaining, and I'm like, that's how you know it's fucking bad.
Yeah, dude, that's rough.
Yeah.
When the fucking like nerdy kids are like, yo, this teacher sucks.
Yeah.
That's when you know they actually
when
suck.
the people who every other teacher loves, they stay after class and and they say the teacher sucks, you're like, fuck, this teacher does suck.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That fucking guy. Did you have a Mr. Kistler for physics?
No, I had Mr. McPhee.
Yeah.
Mr. McPhee.
Dude, Mr. Kistler was so fucking cool. He's like, I have a math degree, but physics is just applied math, so I just
facts.
I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he always used to do like this thing where he would like write something on like the board, and then he'd turn around and go like, and like sniff the marker, and we're like,
unhinged.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're just like, this is just unhinged
That's
behavior.
hilarious.
This dude's just like trying to fucking like just zoot some brain cells real quick.
I feel like all of the physics teachers at that school acted like tenured professors, dude. Yeah. My physics teacher was like so off the rails. He was just like, he was dope as fuck, but he was so kooky.
Dude, he fucking like worked for like oil companies for like 40 years.
Oh, really?
So McPhee was just like, he was like, I'm teaching because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Not because I need the money or like do stuff. It's just, nah, why not?
What a cool guy.
Dude.
He wrote me a letter of recommendation.
He was a nice guy. My brother had him.
Yeah.
But I did not. And so I think my girlfriend in high school had him too. And that's how she like went into physics.
Oh, really? She's in physics now?
I think.
I don't know.
Probably.
I haven't talked to her in so long.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her since like sophomore year of college.
High school girlfriends. I think
dude.
My high school girlfriend is now married. Has been for a long time.
Damn.
Yeah. She's been married for quite a while.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Yep. It all
came back for a long ass time, dude.
Yeah, she came up on my Facebook and I was like, who the fuck is this?
I was like, what is that last name?
And I was like, oh. Dude, that happens to me so many times.
I know, like, who is this person? I don't recognize this last name. Oh, it's
You're
this
like,
person.
oh, it's because it's not their last name.
Yeah, because I got married.
But it wasn't mine.
Yeah, so many people.
So weird, dude.
Oh,
it's always funny too, because I'm just like, I don't even like remember this person, but I remember their face. I got a fucking Facebook friend request. First of all, never use Facebook.
Never,
so like, if you send me a friend request on that, it's not happening.
Sorry about it.
It just is what it is. I got a friend request from this guy that was like the most annoying kid in my programming classes, and he's married. And I was like, how? How did this happen?
Wow.
It's just so.
Why was he annoying? He was just like the one that was just like, actually? Was he like an actually kid? Or he was
no,
just
he just like did not really understand like social cues and thought he was like best friends with everybody.
Yeah.
So he would like kind of like, joke and like rib with the guys, and we were like, we don't know you,
I don't
dude.
know. These aren't not your inside jokes.
Yeah, I'm like, these are funny when told by somebody who has like the insight of it, but like we don't know you.
I know. Oh, that's so.
And
it makes me cringe. So I feel like so bad.
And I always felt bad about it, but I'm just like, yeah.
I know. It's just like when someone like overhears an inside joke. And then they try too hard to like reply, and you're like, bro,
it's so sad.
It's not actually even. I'm never gonna actually say it again, even with my friends. Yeah. That killed it right there.
It's so sad.
It's like when a politician uses a meme.
The fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene using the fucking Scooby-Doo meme. Oh my god! As soon as I saw that, like I saw like the thumbnail on a tweet, and I was like, no,
you're like,
I don't want to watch
that
it.
Meme is not funny anymore at all.
Yeah, it was like time to just nuke that. And get rid of it.
Holy
we don't need it anymore.
Shit. So good.
Ugh.
Sorry about that. The camera died, but you can still hear our beautiful voices in crisp, high quality HD
In
444.1 thousand hertz sample rate.
At 320 kilobits per second.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. MP3 compression.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it, dude.
So,
no modulating at all here.
Bro, the Mario movie? What the fuck?
Dude, a talophobia out the ass.
What is up with that?
I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea. Maybe they were just like, oh, Chris Pratt, he did the Lego movies. He's really like...
Right, he's a voice actor.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
Okay, I don't know anything. Is it going to be animated?
Yeah.
Or live action?
It's animated.
Okay.
Yeah. Could you fucking imagine?
Dude, that's why I was confused at first.
They're going to just put fucking Seth Rogen in a gorilla outfit.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, here you go, bud. Have fun.
That would actually be so much funnier.
Oh, I would love that.
If it was live action.
If it was just
more of a parody.
Yeah, like a shitty, like
great.
fan-made film almost.
Oh my god. But alas.
It makes no sense, though. Like,
So
you had Danny DeVito right there.
And the original voice actor for Mario is still alive.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you use him?
I don't know. It makes
That's
no sense.
what he does.
Yeah. It makes no sense. You have all of the options there. But it was like celeb casting, and they were just like, we got to do it. But you picked the worst Chris.
Yeah.
He has been voted the worst Chris.
Yeah. So many better Chris's.
Yeah.
Evans. Pine.
Oh, Pine's at the top. For sure at the top. Chris Evans is just himself.
That's true. Who else? What other Chris's are there?
Hemsworth.
Rock. Hemsworth.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock as Mario.
Dude, that'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
So that'll be
That's a movie. That's gonna happen, I guess.
It's a movie. Am I gonna see it? Yes, of course. Absolutely. Will I enjoy it? Honestly, I'm sure I will at some parts of it.
Dude, I'm about to go work in animation.
Yeah.
You can see my movie in a couple of years.
I'm so excited for that.
Thanks,
I'm so excited. I'll be first. I got midnight premiere tickets.
Already.
I've
Movie's not even announced,
Yeah,
and you're like,
we don't even
hey,
know what it's about, but I've secured midnight tickets.
I know a guy. It's fine. Hell yeah.
Don't worry about it. I went and saw it. Speaking of shitty CGI, I went and saw Dear Evan Hansen the other night.
Oh, how was it?
Honestly, bro. Honestly, I liked it.
I mean, it's one like Megan loves the musical.
Yeah.
Like so.
Honestly,
I have a feeling it'll be good.
It was good. I was like, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know it was a musical.
Yeah.
So I walked in there and they started singing. I'm like, huh?
You didn't know it was a musical?
Dude, I didn't know it was a musical. They're like bust out into song, and I'm like, and then everyone was
sitting
just
there by yourself, just like, what?
Everyone was acting like it was normal, like it was as if they were just having conversations with people, and I'm like, why don't they think it's weird? And then they sing another song, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah,
it's a musical.
there you go. You had to get another one in for you to be like, oh, I see.
I had to get two songs in.
You went in fucking cold, dude.
Yeah, I went in cold.
You were like, it's an old guy playing a teenager, and they're gonna sing with a broken arm.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even see the trailer.
Wow, you literally just walked in.
I went in blind. Dude.
That's incredible.
Sometimes those are the best experiences.
It really is.
Like, oh, this, I don't know what this is. Let's go. And
that's
then
incredible.
Like, damn, okay, that was something. And then sometimes you're like, whoa, that's why I've never heard of it. And sometimes you're like, wow, why haven't I heard of this?
That's incredible. I think it won a couple of Tonys too.
Really?
Which are tonight, by the way, at the time of recording.
Oh shit, no way.
Yep. So it's 4 hours long.
The musical?
No, like the Tonys.
Oh, the Tonys. Well, the musicals are like 4 hours
right.
long. So
yeah, exactly.
It makes sense.
And they're doing like all, they do like the performances of like the things that are nominated and stuff. So like you're gonna get the whole thing, but it's like, fuck, dude.
That's wild. That's a long ass time.
So
for
long.
Like a network television thing. Like that's a long time slot.
Right. It's like how many things came out like on Broadway in the last year or two?
What are they gonna do? Hamilton probably. Because they didn't do awards last year. So are they rolling it into like 2 things? Are they rolling?
I think they are. I think that's kind of the idea, but it's just like Broadway was like shut down for like a full ass year.
Yeah,
like,
man.
What are you gonna nominate?
Fucking, they just go back to the classics. Wicked, Cats, all of that shit.
A critically panned and like universally reviled, but loved for its campiness.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna bring it back. Now it's us within.
We'll see.
Super
weird.
weird.
Edit out Jason Derulo's pee-pee.
Jason Derulo's pee-pee.
That's how we should start tagging all of his songs. He should feature his dick on one of his verses.
And it's just like the sound of it just like hitting like a table. The fucking engineer's like, he's like, why am I doing this?
It's like, why are there 2 mics in here?
He's like, they asked me to set up 2 mics, but I don't know. Is he bringing in his kid?
Yeah, it's like really short to the ground.
Yeah, it's like, is he? I don't get it. But why is it like configured top and bottom? Weird. We'll see. The engineer's sitting there. He's like, hey, yeah, can we just check the levels on both mics? Hey, when's your kid getting here? I don't have a kid.
What kid? You're like, what is that?
What do you mean? So what's the second mic for? And he's like, he takes his finger off like the monitor thing, like looks back at everybody else, and he's like, no.
Oh, no. Guys, I didn't sign up for this.
Get him out of here right now. He's just grabbing like the foreskin and
making it talk like this. He's still talking, so he doesn't even need a second mic. But he's like, whoa, it's the PPN I'm here to say.
He has like split personality, and he like thinks that he is his own penis.
Oh wow, that would be a trip. Dude.
That'd be wild. And people are like, is he?
Holy
they're like,
shit.
Is he okay? And they're like, yeah, no, it's part of his bit. And they're just like, I don't think this is a bit.
I think this is.
The engineer's like, guys, I think we need to call some.
Is he all right?
I don't. Like,
holy shit.
It's fine if it's a bit, but I don't think it's a bit, man.
That song, "What You Say," was actually his dick singing.
It wasn't just his dick.
It was fucking just like, oh, what you say? Oh, they only meant well. When the first you did. What you say?
Imogen Heap's just like confused.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck is
that is a pitch perfect rendition of our song.
And it's being sung by a penis. Amazing.
Incredible. Wow.
He gets flowers sent to his house, but they're addressed to Jason Derulo's penis.
To JD's PP.
His house is filled with them, and he's like, man, nobody sends me flowers anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's like, God damn it. You get everything, man. You get all the recognition. It's fine. His house is massive, dude. He's got a TikTok account. He's very active on TikTok. Like, so active. And it's the most insane shit I've ever seen. It's like he has like this fucking...
Like in terms of just like being a rich guy, or like insane as like unhinged?
No, just like, why do you need a house? Like, it looks like a castle. Like, you walk in the inside and it's just like huge like arching staircase all the way up to the top. And like in all of his TikToks, he like sets the phone at the bottom of the stairs, and he has this robe, and he just comes down and walks down the stairs and then starts the TikTok. Like, all right, cool, man.
We get it, bro. You got a staircase.
Yeah, like, it's
fuck out of here. You got 2 floors, okay? Yeah. Leave.
It's wild. Did you? Well, so there's this guy. The only reason I saw it in the first place is because there's this guy on TikTok, and his name is To Touch an Emu, and I don't know if you've heard or seen his shit like on Reddit or anything like that. But basically, it all started with that song "Stay" by the Kid Laroi, and this guy, just this random dude, I'm assuming from like the Midwest or something like that. He went out in like a field with his drone, and he like programmed his drone to like circle around him.
Cool.
And he just did this dance to stay, and he did this like it was like this, literally like this.
For the entire song?
No, it was like for 15 seconds, like a TikTok, and it was like like just this, like doing that with his hands while the drone was circling him. It looked tight as fuck, right? Like very well shot.
Hell yeah.
Post that, goes insanely viral, and now now he's like super like renowned in the TikTok community, I suppose, and every huge celebrity who either already has a huge following on TikTok or wanted that to be their to like start a TikTok, he like all the videos start with him getting like a DM from them on Instagram saying like pull up, and then he goes to their house with his fucking drone and they recreate the shit. I mean, he's been like fucking Billie Eilish, Jason Derulo, like Al Roker, like shit, like random fucking people.
Can we just talk about that list that you just gave me? one of those things do not match.
And Al Roker, the 3 pop stars of our generation.
The songbirds, if you will.
Yeah.
Al motherfucking Roker, dude.
AR on the beat, bro.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
And he just fucking gets down. Like, he's actually just like talented as fuck.
Yeah, he's so good at rapping.
That's so funny.
Just wanted to,
holy shit.
Talk show personality.
Dude, like, every time I think about TikTok, it like makes me mad.
It's depressing.
And like I saw like a video that was like, it was like, what's her name? It's like Addison Rae or some shit.
Addison Rae, yeah.
Addison Rae.
Yeah.
It's like her on a sidewalk, and like these fans go, oh my god, Addison, like, can we get a picture? And she's like, yeah, let me just do this TikTok real quick. And she's just like in the like on a sidewalk.
Wait, like someone took this video?
Yeah. Someone's like filming it. of this
of
interaction.
Her doing this.
Yeah, and she's like, wait, let me just do this TikTok real quick. And she's like on a sidewalk on like Sunset fucking Boulevard, dude. And she like does it, no music whatsoever. And she's just like
so awkward. It's so awkward.
Like doing the thing, and like all the like girls behind her just like on their phones, like waiting for their photo. And I was like, this is dystopian. The craziest shit.
So weird.
This is so strange.
Yeah.
It's just so detached from humanity.
Crazy. There's this account called Influencers in the Wild.
I love it, dude.
And it's just like people like watching people like make TikTok. Like I saw one on the Empire State Building. Like they're on the observation deck on the top, and it's fucking crowded. They set their phone up and they're kind of like, get out of the way, people, and then like, I'm like, oh my, and it's to no music, and it's so uncomfortable to watch.
Oh god, dude. I saw one on that the other day where it was like this dude was on like a boat, like in a dock, and the guy was filming him, and it was like these three girls on like bent over the railings, like twerking and stuff. No. And he's got his phone, he's like
like a fucking EDM concert videographer.
But it's just ass. And it was just like this dude filming it like from like the other boat. That's so like good, zooming in on him, and I was like, oh my fucking god. So good. It just blows my mind, man. And like that's it. That's all you gotta do.
People don't that's truly all you have to do.
That's it. It's just inconvenience people in public. And then you become famous.
I can't remember.
Which I guess is just how James Corden made his career, but anyway.
I suppose. Oh yeah, now he's still doing that.
Dude, that fucking video. James Corden in a rat outfit, pelvic thrusting is forever embedded in my brain, and it will never go away.
I
just can't do it anymore, man.
Truly, yeah.
I'm not long for this world.
It's just like, dude, TikTok is like so. It's like a search engine now. Like truly, like I can search on like fucking Google for like something, and I won't find it. And then I'll search on TikTok. I'll be like, oh, I saw this one thing. I can't remember what it is. Try to put into words on Google. Can't figure it out. And then I'll like type the same thing. It'll be like random things like dog, 3-leg, party hat or whatever. And the fucking video that I was looking for, the exact video, comes up on TikTok.
Wild.
It's insane.
It's amazing what happens when China's just aggregating all your data and tracking everything you do.
Wild, man.
Love that.
It's truly crazy. There's this other account that I just found, and I know it's a parody, but like I don't.
Do you though?
Right? I'm like, it's so like if it is, it's so good.
They're truly living the parody.
Right, but like if it's not, I'm like, I mean, it's just so much effort.
For like no reward.
So it's like making fun of all those like content houses, like the Hype House and the Sway House and shit like that.
The fuck is the Sway House?
Like just different TikTokers. It's a different TikTok group than the Hype House.
Ew.
They also have the Reddit Hype House now.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think that's a parody too. But anyways, this one is literally like the retirement house, and it's all old people. Doing the same shit, like doing thirst traps and shit like that. Like it's like doing fit checks and stuff.
Oh my god, I love that.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, is they're just like telling you that they spent $1,400 on a Supreme hoodie?
Yeah,
and it's just like it's just like Grandpa James.
But they're in like old person drip. Like this guy's like, yo, got a date tonight, like rate my drip, and he's like wearing like straight up like a cardigan with like, you know, a thing on it and like really like slacks, like, and he's like doing the whole
a polo with like a braided belt like tucked in.
Yes, it's so good.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
It's so good, but
I love that.
It's funny.
This is Grandpa James. He fought in World War II, but now he's coming for your hearts.
Now he's the drippiest motherfucker on the block.
If you walk behind him, you just trip.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because it's real slow and he's got a walker.
Yeah. He just kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. He's old. He's old. Let's not forget that. Let us not forget that.
That first and foremost, they are in fact
they are elderly citizens. So let's respect them and speak up a little bit.
Speak up a little. Their hearing aids are not that good.
They interfere with the TikTok camera, so they can't have them in when we film.
Otherwise, we don't get any audio. It's a fucking nightmare. Please don't. Just talk louder. That's all we ask.
Talk louder, motion, do what you may. I saw this thread on Twitter.
Oh god.
And it's the exact opposite of this fucking house. It's like these all seem to be rather tech savvy old people who like understand memes and whatever. Tight. Either that or they have just like a live-in Gen Z.
It's definitely just a nursing home that they all live in, and they're like, fuck it, why don't we do this?
Right.
We can't leave. Might as well do something.
I know. So it's hilarious. But then I saw this thread on Twitter. I gotta pull it up, and it was like it started with this lady whose mom wanted to send her a picture.
Yeah.
And so she mailed her a photocopy of her phone screen. And she's so hold up. I gotta pull it up. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Where is it?
Could you imagine?
Where is it?
Just receiving a letter in the mail and being like, "Oh my God, it's Grandma."
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's like, I haven't heard from her in so long.
It's a photocopy of this lady's phone screen of a thing on Pinterest. It wasn't even like someone they knew. It was just like a thing on Pinterest. So then the whole thread is like people saying like so here
like
we go.
crazy things that their grandparents have done.
My mom switches her phone off when she goes out to save the battery. That's right. You can only get her on her mobile phone when she's at home.
Wild.
Let's see. I once asked a colleague to email me a picture of them for a website. I received a PowerPoint presentation entitled Picture of Me. It had 2 slides, a title slide and a photo of them. My 84-year-old father-in-law and I run a meeting together once a month. He takes notes on pen and paper during the meeting. He goes to the office and types them. Then he prints the typed notes. Then he scans the printed document as a PDF and emails the PDF to himself with no subject line.
That's so involved.
Bro has the notes written out, then he types them, then he scans the ones that he wrote, and then he sends that to himself as a PDF. Even when he already typed it.
Insane, dude. What?
It's so good, dude. But that's like my grandpa, when he was still of sound mind, would literally like. My aunt does this too, or my great aunt, I suppose.
Your Grant?
My Grant, yeah. She will like send like a letter, like full on, like with a stamp, like put it in the mail.
Nice.
With like a clipping from like the New York Times, like an article. It'd be like, I wanted you to see this article.
Nice.
And that's all it is. Like, there's no money in that shit or anything. I'm like, send me a $5 at least.
Pay me to read this shit.
Yeah,
Man.
what are you doing? Like, anytime I get a letter from her, it's either like birthday money or like an obscure article from the New York Times about a musician from the 60s that I've never heard of. She's like, you do music,
it's
right?
It's like not even like anywhere
it's not
related.
Relevant.
They're just trying.
It's really cute. I'm not, it's very cute and I appreciate the effort.
That's so funny.
But it's like there's so many other ways that they could have done it, but that's like the one she knows. She's just like, the only way I know that he can see this is if I physically put it in front of him.
That's so funny.
And I live in Denver and I can't show him, so I'm going to mail it to him.
I just love like all of like just the great amount of effort that these people go through to do this thing. Great. Because like they're too stubborn to like learn a new way of doing it. Yeah. It's so funny.
Or they just don't feel like they need to. Which I guess in their defense they don't, but like it would make people's lives easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
That's so funny. That's so cute. Yeah. I love the way grandparents attempt to communicate. Yeah. It's so funny.
This same aunt, my same Grant, she had my old.
The fuck was that?
Flat tire or some shit.
Sir? Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
Hello?
Hello?
Sir, do you have a flat tire?
We can look at your tire. We can make sure that it is not flat.
She had my old. I don't know. It's Bartok. Bartok the Bat.
Oh yeah.
Oh sir.
Which is just Hank Azaria.
So. Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. He got a lot of flack for it too because apparently
it's appropriation or something.
Yeah, because people were like, "That's a weird accent to do." And he's like, "I based it off of like my aunt or something like that."
It's an animated bat.
Yeah, I know. It's already weird enough that it's fucking talking. Yeah, like just let it go.
You want me to do a historically accurate representation of the linguistics?
You wanted to look like this because they are in Russia.
Yeah.
No, he's supposed to be an idiot.
I know, sir. I don't know, sir. I'll kick her, sir. This shit's funny as hell. I quote that shit all the time. I love Bartok. Anyway, so this same Grant.
Back to the Grant.
I sent her my new address when I moved like last year.
Cool.
Into my old place.
Nice. And
then when I moved here earlier this year, I sent her my new address, and she said, "I already have a." She said, "I already have a space for you in my contact book, in my address book, for your old place, and I wrote it with pen." So. She's like, I can't. I'm just gonna send them to your mom now.
I can't white out that shit.
And I think she forgot.
This is just what it is.
Because I know the guy at least who moved into that old place, and he texted me like a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Yo, there's a birthday card here for you," and I was like, "Oh." It's like it's from I think it's from your aunt. I was like, yeah.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
She's just like, no, like that's just where you live.
No, that's where you live now. I wrote it in pen. I don't know what you want me to do.
It is what it is.
I can't erase it and put a new address. What do you fucking? I have to buy a new address book. I already have everyone else's address in here. This is where you live.
She goes through her Rolodex to like double check.
She's like, can't you just intercept the mail before it gets there or something like that?
Every time you see a mail truck go by, you just like
fucking book it to the old apartment. Sorry, do you have anything for Nick Ortega in there?
Better yet,
no. Do you live here? No. I can't give you this person's mail.
Do you live here? No.
Well, then why? I can't tell you what I have.
What's your name? Nick Ortega. And they're like, and what address do you live at? And you give them the wrong address. They're like, sorry, man, I can't give it to you.
Yeah.
Like, you gave me the wrong address. And you're like, no.
Like, I do have something, but it's addressed to this. So.
They drive by the next time, and you like jump. You like get on the back of it. You like fucking bolt cutter
Jason
open
Statham
the back.
It just fucking letters flying everywhere.
Rifling through all the mail. You find your one letter from your great aunt.
Pull like a fucking grappling hook out the back, just while it's still going.
You tuck and roll at like 40 miles an hour and just hope for the best.
Or like 10 because they have to stop every 2 seconds. It's like not high speed at all.
They physically cannot accelerate.
Yeah.
Like they just don't have that. They push a button and the car's just immediately at 10 miles an hour. Like that's it.
That's it. There's
instantaneous
no gas pedal, no
acceleration.
Brake. It knows the fucking... Tesla pushed the full self-driving yesterday. Fully, apparently.
I watched that one video where it was like this dude, he was like doing the self-driving and then it just started turning.
Yeah.
And there was like 40 people in the crosswalk. And I was like, no.
I don't trust it
It's too soon.
It's like been in beta for 5 years and now all of a sudden we're just supposed to, from one day to the next, to be like, oh, it's actually done now.
Dude, it's because he broke up with Grimes.
Yeah.
He was like, it's ready.
He's focusing 100% now.
Yeah.
He's just like,
he's back on his grind.
No more Grimes, back on my grinds.
I don't have a kid anymore. They're like, well, sir, Mr. Musk, if with all due respect, you do still have a child.
That was my past life.
Like, did you disown?
I broke up with Grimes, didn't you hear?
Well, yeah, but like you still.
So all things from that past life cease to exist. No more questions.
Dude, a bird just flew into your window.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I wonder if he's okay. Dude, the last time he was that black smudge now.
No, he hit it and then just flew that way. It was like just flew off.
Just redirect him.
Yeah.
Like fucking mini golf.
This is actually like how he like gets around, is just hits windows. That was
He can't
weird.
actually turn, and then he just waits until he hits the next one.
Waits for like a nice crosswind to like kind of blow him where he needs to. He's just a paper airplane.
A bird hit my window last year and I worked right next to my fucking window. Kind of the same setup as I have now, and it just full on like straight into it.
Oh,
boom, scared the shit out of me. And I looked, and it was dead, fully dead.
For
like,
sure.
Just on my thing, like a little bit twitchy, and I'm like, I have to throw this bird away.
That's the worst. I hate that.
Scary,
dude.
I wouldn't recommend it.
So sad.
It was like still kind of warm.
Mm-hmm.
I touched it through a paper bag. It was so weird feeling. No fucking thank you.
Dude, that's why you own shovels.
Yeah, you're right. I could have just
that
been
little
like,
boy up.
thrown him in my neighbor's yard or some shit.
Just the least ceremonial burial that you could give to any once living creature.
Yeah.
You just shovel it, fling it into somebody else's.
You were alive 2 seconds ago. Thank you. Bye.
In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Fling!
Just see how fucking
just sails into somebody else's yard. Hits another window, falls down,
comes back
and then it reassembled its spinal column and just resets itself and just gets up, looks at the person, thinks that they're the one that did it, and flies off. Forever holds a grudge against the other person that did not do the flinging.
Yeah. Holy shit, I wonder if you flung a bird with a shovel, if it would just be like super aerodynamic and just like float through the sky for a while.
If the wings were out. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If not, it's just like a fucking
just rig it up with like popsicle
like a badminton
sticks.
birdie.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
popsicle
sticks and like throw it like a paper airplane.
You give it a little parachute so that it's like those army men that you throw at. It just goes up and just shoot.
2 feet away from you.
And you're like, damn, that did not get very long.
I loved those army men with the parachutes.
They were so cool.
They were so cool.
So much fun. You could do everything with them, like throw them and drop them.
Yeah. Everything.
That's it.
It's everything you could do with
That's
them.
everything.
Throw them, drop them.
I don't know what else you want.
You could do other stuff with them, but it wouldn't really work as intended.
Yeah, it kind of like defeats the purpose of its creation.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess is, how we progress things.
I'm surprised they haven't done anything with that technology. That was like peak childhood. Like
what, parachutes?
Yeah, parachutes. I wish they made real ones.
Man, I wish these were real things.
Yeah,
I wish army
so
men
sick.
could be dropped with a parachute. I wish that was a thing.
That'd be so tight. Sign me up, dude. I'll join the fucking draft. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I'll draft
For
them. It means I
no
get to
other
fucking...
reason than to jump out of planes, like
With a
count me in.
parachute? Let's
Yeah.
fucking go, dude.
Count me in.
Yeah.
I'm all the way
All
in.
the other stuff, don't care about that. Give
No.
me the jumping with a parachute. Killing people? No.
Nah. Any of that shit, being yelled at for doing something wrong?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. Watching all of my friends die perilously? Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm about it. I just want to jump out of planes.
I just want to jump out of a plane.
Maybe I'll be a skydiving instructor.
Yeah, dude, you could do that in a way
Yeah.
easier way.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's a whole profession for that. Go do
cool,
that.
Cool. I know one of my friends is a skydiving instructor.
Dude, that's so
literally
cool.
all she does all day is jump out of planes. It looks so sick.
dope.
It
Dude,
looks
skydiving
sick.
is so much fun.
Have you ever been?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go.
It's so cool. We were like, so one of my friends for her birthday, she was like, I want to skydive. And we were like, that does not track, but all right.
Sounds good.
So it was the three of us who actually agreed to do it.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, do we want to do it in like Marina Del Rey and like jump over the city, or do we want to jump over the desert? And we were like, desert, dude. And that's what we did. We drove out to the desert and we jumped out of an airplane.
That's
great.
so cool, dude.
My friend Jose is like he's our like daredevil of our friends, and he's like sitting there, and his instructor that's like tandem jumping with him, he's like, you want to do something cool? He's like, absolutely. And he's like, all right, don't tell anybody because it's illegal. And they're like, okay. And they like fall out and like do this like crazy
that's
shit
so
and
sick.
pulls it. And he was so stoked, and he was like, you want to do that? And I was like, no.
Just the regular, just the vanilla jump for
Just
me,
the
please.
skydive.
Yeah, just like flat.
I'll work my way up there.
Yeah.
One day we'll get there. Just not right now. I just want to survive.
Yeah.
But dude, like that like first like as you're falling is so exhilarating.
I bet, dude.
And then the moment it's pulled hurts a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
And then like you just glide down for
that's
like
so cool.
like 2 minutes.
That's
and you're just
so
like
cool.
looking out. You see like the curvature of the earth and shit. No, not really, because you're not high enough for that. But
I'm
like you
about
see
it.
like super fucking far, and
Yeah.
it's like just cool, man. It's
Damn,
just so
that's
cool.
So hype.
So cool.
I really want to do that.
We'll do that for your birthday. Let's go skydive out in the
let's
desert.
go next year.
It's
Oh,
actually
God.
like not that expensive too.
Really?
Like I was fairly impressed.
That's
Like,
surprising.
yeah, it was like
Is it
maybe
like
it was maybe
150, 200 bucks?
yeah, it was like 150 somewhere around there.
That's not as much money
Yeah.
as I would expect. Holy shit!
The
You want to almost die for less than the price of a fucking Elgato Stream Deck?
Hey man, you want to get that insurance premium now? 150 bucks. Let's
Yeah,
go.
easy. Let's go.
I can't guarantee you that one of the shoots will fall out, but we have two, so
We
it's
have
okay.
2 shoots, so you're good. And if both of them, well, hey,
Hey, then you get the
then
insurance.
no one
premium.
gets 150 bucks. Am I right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we're taking your money.
Yeah, it'll at least slow your descent.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're probably still gonna die, but
Yeah.
you know, semantics.
Semantics.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
It just is what
Potato,
it is.
potato.
Tomato, tomato.
Skydive a
But
not
skydive bada.
Skabasanam.
All right.
Look at that fucking.
Look at that fucking.
Look at that fucking. Hey. Look at that fucking. Oh, what's the deal with that fucking? Huh?
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Never seen an episode of Seinfeld.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
let's go.
Managed to make it this long.
Dude, Megan was talking to me about that the other day. She was just like, Seinfeld's actually kind of great, but like 2 of them are not very funny and 2 of them are. And I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and I was like, I've never seen an episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And she was like, how do you hate Seinfeld? I
You
was
seen
like,
Curb?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Which
there
is-
you go.
I
That's
mean-
basically that's it right there.
Yeah, and
Follow
I
the same-
was like, I just hate Jerry Seinfeld. And she was like, why do you hate Jerry Seinfeld? I was like, what do you mean, why do I hate Jerry Seinfeld?
Hey.
Everything about him is hateable.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's such a caricature
Yeah.
of a person.
Exactly.
What?
Like at least like Larry David has a tolerable
Right,
voice.
right.
You know, like
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some, but he does not lose.
Jerry
very much.
Seinfeld is worth like, I think like $2 billion
Oh,
or some shit like
for
that.
sure. Based
It's fucking
just
wild.
exclusively off like residuals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Insane, bro.
Fucking crazy. That guy could do nothing for the rest of his life and
Yeah.
just be fine.
Oh, he
Which
can more
which
than
is the goddamn dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I could just do nothing.
Forever? Oh my
Forever?
god, if I could do nothing every day of my
Sick.
life.
Hell yeah. But unfortunately, we don't live in that kind of a
Yeah,
society.
unfortunately we can't.
Have you ever
We do
seen-
live in a society.
Have you ever seen the tweet that was like, we could have just been like chilling on the beach for forever, but no, we had to create taxes.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like,
That's
yeah,
a fact, man.
You're right. Like we could have
did.
just done whatever the fuck we wanted, but
Yeah.
instead this was what we came up with. Jesus.
So sad.
What is wrong with us?
Look at us fucking talking to people into a camera that we can't even see.
Yeah.
Society has regressed so far since Coconut on Beach, man. Break open coconut.
Since man discovered fire, that was our downfall.
That right there was the peak of humanity. Convince me otherwise. When wheels were still square, convince me otherwise.
Dude, when we didn't have audible language, sick.
When we were drawing our feelings and couldn't accurately convey what we were thinking, dude, take me back.
When art was just a bunch of hands on a cave wall.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. And it wasn't subjective like that. It had no meaning behind it. That was just like hand on cave wall. That's what it is.
Yeah. Do you think they had like a Picasso of their era? Where they were just like, dude, he makes the best fucking hand drawings ever.
Makes the best fucking paintings I've ever seen.
Everyone's name is just a guttural tone.
I mean, and he makes the best fucking I've ever seen.
That's like the translation.
Yeah.
Like that's what it translates to. And they're just like, yes, we have discovered the way that cavemen talked. And they're like, that's surprisingly similar to English. But with just like
grunts for their names.
Yeah, with just like some onomatopoeia in there. They're like, yeah, they were actually a lot more.
They were highly advanced.
Yeah, they were a lot further along than we thought they were.
Yeah. It's just like subconscious though. They couldn't access that information. So
their brains were too small. Like they didn't develop it yet.
But it was there.
But like, you know,
yeah.
Could they use it? No. Was like the best one they got.
He was the fucking Banksy of their time.
Yeah, that guy.
Truly subversive. Like
in fact, here's his art book. We got it published last year. There's a foreword by him in there, and they're like, didn't he die like thousands of years ago? And they're like, yeah. Well, then how did you make this? Oh, he left it behind in some of his notes. What notes? He died thousands of years ago.
Like a paleontologist, like actually like trying to decipher his fucking notes.
Well, you see, we found these rocks that were addressed by him that he had carved into, thousands of years ago. So he stored them under an oak tree.
Oh shit!
And as you know, oak preserves things for a very long time.
I do know that.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
We cut open the oak tree, and bam, there they were.
There they were.
They just
rocks.
fell out.
Full-on rocks.
And there was Ma's forward for his art book that he knew someone would make thousands of years in the future.
My man was on top of his game.
You're telling me that this motherfucker from 10,000 years ago had the foresight to understand that humanity would one day create books that would contain his art. So he wrote a foreword for them on rocks
and stored them
in a tree. Yeah, that's exactly what we're telling you. And you have like written records of this. Yeah. Here's the other explanation that he wrote to go with his foreword for the book. What?
What do you mean he knew what he was going to
do? Jerry Seinfeld kicks the door in.
He's in the tree as well.
I'm actually thousands of years old. I've been preserved in an oak tree since time immemorial. That's how I developed this talking voice. Because it did me
from hoo-ha. Or hoo-ha, not hoo-ha. From
I developed my unique talking style while being stuck in the street for 10,000 years. And you're telling us that you have like evolved, like you, Jerry Seinfeld, lost like the body hair. Oh no, I still have the body hair. That is there. Here you go. Pulls his shirt down, and he's just like full, just
Sternbush.
Yeah, it's like a Brillo pad, just chilling.
Damn, yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld cleans his dishes by just rubbing them on his chest.
The bowls are a little harder because he's got to like body
he has to form it in there and like move it around.
Like some people have a chest hole. He has a chest cone.
Oh my God, Jerry Seinfeld, the caveman who knew the Picasso of 10,000 BC.
Damn.
What a fucking bit that was. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That was wild.
Wow. Thank you guys for sticking with us on that. Holy shit.
Damn.
Let's see.
We got a little shippy advicey.
Oh, let's check out the shippy advices.
Dude, they're just
shippy advices.
It's like the one segment that we like do consistently that we just have no fucking right to talk about.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. Oh, these are some great ones.
Oh, let's go.
These are so dumb.
Hell yeah. I love dumb relationship things. Because all relationships are dumb.
This is funny as hell. Bro, these are bangers. All right, hold up.
Give me the best one.
Let's see.
Your favorite one of like the 6 that you just saw. Let's advise these degenerates.
My boyfriend.
Good start.
I am 29, he is 28. Is grossed out by the fact that I haven't been able to poop for over 10 days and says he can't stand to be near me. First of all, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, real quick, drink some water and eat some bread.
Prune juice. cut a hole.
Get some like Miralax.
Yeah, they sell shit for that.
Go to a doctor, dude.
Bro, 1 day, maybe.
Yeah.
2 days, I'm starting to get concerned. 3 days, I'm in panic mode. How do you make it over a week?
Dude, if I don't poop 1 day and I wake up the next morning, I'm like almost hysterical.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to die.
Yeah, why
it.
didn't I poop yesterday?
And then I poop for like 45 minutes, but that's fine.
Yeah. Dude,
that's totally
10
normal.
fucking days.
That's...
I don't blame him. I'm going to start off right there.
I mean, I wouldn't be grossed out. I'd be fucking concerned.
I'd be concerned.
Like, what the hell?
He says it's gross that the poop is inside me and I'm just a bag of walking poop.
Bro, he called you a shitbag. Oh my god.
When I ask, are you joking? Is this a joke? He says no, he's serious and insists I just keep sitting on the toilet until I poop. I don't know what's causing my... Bro, this is unhinged.
This is like the fucking Crucible.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're a witch. You must sit on the toilet and produce shit or we will burn you with the stake.
I don't know what's causing my inability to poop. It isn't constipation because there's no urge to go, but literally my brain can't comprehend its reaction and I just want to cry.
That's so fucking weird, dude.
Top comment. I highly suggest if you have already tried laxative and enemas/suppositories and it's not working, go to a doctor immediately. This is a potentially life-threatening issue.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. If it was like a week, if it was like 3 days, I would have gone to a doctor.
Right. Dude, any more than 2 days, I'd be freaking out.
Dude, just have him punch you in the stomach.
Right.
Just shoot that shit right out of you. Could you imagine?
Like a dunk tank.
Yeah. Just vacating 12 feet of bowels immediately.
Whoa.
It's a roller coaster. Whoa.
It just comes out with such force that you're like, whoa, you shoot off the ground.
It breaks the toilet. Like you just like are sitting in the shit.
This person said I had a similar issue end of January of last year. Went to an urgent care at about 10 days and they did an x-ray. They didn't see anything. Sent me home saying it was just constipation and said to use enema suppositories or actual enemas. I did both and neither helped. 4 days later, I started vomiting black bile. At this point, I hadn't eaten in a week because I was so uncomfortable. The black bile was fecal matter, and I was screaming in pain. I was brought to the emergency room. They did a CAT scan. I was told I was being admitted. They did an emergency surgery for bowel obstruction, and the piece of colon they removed was crimson red, supposed to be an uncooked hot dog color. Okay, that's gross. And full of gangrene. You know what my partner did? He's the one that placed the suppositories for me. He's the one that did the enemas for me. He's the one that cleaned up my vomit shit from the bucket. He was the one that ran the house while I was in the hospital for 5 days. That's what a partner should do. Lose the one you have. If anyone's full of shit, it's him.
Bam, bam.
That's funny. I beg you to go to the emergency room if you start feeling any pain, blah, blah, blah. Please be careful, and I wish you the best. Bro, imagine vomiting poop.
Oh my god. Isn't that an episode of South Park?
Oh, I'm
pretty sure that's an episode of South Park.
I already hate vomiting enough as it is, but imagine if it was just like poopy.
Yeah, and someone told you that was shit.
It comes out solid. Like your poop sometimes. One at a time.
I'm pretty sure that is the episode of South Park. They eat by putting food in their ass and then they shit out their mouths.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm pretty sure.
Ew.
Stop.
Ew.
But it's like longer, so you gotta dangle it a little bit. God damn it, that's disgusting.
Dude,
holy shit.
10 days. Yeah, holy shit.
Literal
indeed.
holy shit.
Oh my god. Wait, that top comment really summed it up. Yeah. Great medical advice, great relationship advice.
They're not a doctor, nor do they play one on TV. But hey man, go to a fucking doctor. Go to a doctor. If you have insurance, that shit's like basically free.
Yeah. Wow, that is
easy.
Actually scary.
That's horrifying.
10 days.
10 days.
Of no poops. Colonic obstruction.
That just like makes me uncomfortable. Like pooping is a great feeling.
Dude, it makes me like excited to shit. Like whenever I feel one coming on, I get giddy.
Dude, do you have like a time of day that is like your most pooped in window?
Absolutely the morning.
Yep, same.
Usually, I feel like I poop twice a day. Like
you gotta have a morning
on
poop.
Average. Yeah.
Yeah, it just jump starts the metabolism, get you going.
Exactly, and then like I don't know, like maybe like 3 p.m. or something like that, like after lunch.
Nice.
And then I'll just have like a nice afternoon poopy and and then I'm set for the next morning. Dinner just comes out the next day. It's great.
God, what an absolute beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I have to poop every morning like right when I wake up.
Yeah,
and then I'm just good to go.
Sometimes, like if I wake up in bed and I just like kind of want to like lay there for a while, it's almost like my stomach was waiting for me to wake up, and it's just like, oop, poop time.
It's like, all right, bud, hey, good morning.
Yeah.
Go do your thing.
Yeah.
Go do your fucking thing.
Go do that thing. Go drop the Cleveland Browns off at the Super Bowl. Go do it.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. We hope you've had fun with us. We hope that you like toilet humor as much as we do, because if you don't, this episode was probably a mess for you.
Sorry.
But hey, we had a great time. We had some great food. Go get your favorite Indian place this week, and we'll catch y'all next time. Middle of the day, middle of the week. Peace. I think that's the first outro I've ever done.
I was about to say, that's the first time you've ever done that.
I was like, I think that's the first
time. You crushed it, man.
I ever did.
Good job. Thanks, bud.